Thank you for keeping it Channel 1. Now, the Kenya Forest Service has embarked on a tree planting exercise for the year 2024 to implement the KFS component strategy for the 30% tree cover. Now, according to the Chief Conservator of Forest, Alexander Lemakoko, one of the main businesses for the service will be raising seedlings and growing trees in a bid to achieve Kenya's ambitious plan of planting 15 billion trees by 2032. Lemakoko has vowed to work with the community forest associations to realize the plan.
The Kenya Forest Service says it is working to meet its projected target of 300 million trees.
The Kenya Forest Service is going to progressively implement the KFS component of the strategy for the 30% tree cover. And that strategy basically requires KFS to raise and plant 300 million seedlings. That cannot be possible when you don't plan our nurseries, when you don't plan our labor.
Chief Conservator of Forest, Alexander Lemakoko, says the service will work with various stakeholders, particularly the Community Forest Association, to achieve the set targets.
We are also here to work with our stakeholders and demonstrate also that we are not going to go it alone. We are going to work with stakeholders, and particularly the CFAs, who are the critical stakeholders for Kenya Forest Service.
The Kenya Forest Service is banking on technology to enhance production and utilize the huge workforce for an added advantage.
The other plan for Kenya Forest Service is basically to utilize the big number of staff that was added to us by the government. We now have an additional 3,221 personnel to Kenya Forest Service. That's a very big boost of personnel. We must utilize them for purposes of raising seedlings, for purposes of protecting our forests, and for purposes of ensuring that there is efficient management of our plantations.
To deal with the challenge of training, which has plagued the service for the past 3 decades, the service has embarked on a training exercise for the personnel to equip them with the necessary skills and competence.
We are also going to continue training more foresters in our college, at the Kenya Forest College Londiani, basically to ensure that we have adequate number of trained personnel to support the government agenda of 15 billion trees.
Dr. Solomon Kipkoech of Athlang's Reforestation Foundation has attributed the reforestation efforts to the positive collaboration with the local communities and KFS.
Sisi kama Athlang's tunatarajia kupanda 10% ya hiyo 15 billion. So kwa ufupi tuna malengo ya kupanda 1.5 billion trees by the year 2032.